It's time for the Showdown! Good evening, everybody! DishNet34 here, welcoming you to this week's episode of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Oh man, what a week it has been! I hope everything has gone well for y'all. We got a great show for you tonight. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be another bronze tournament. It's going to be bronze 1375 tonight. Oh man, that's going to be fun. And I actually have a roster this time, which is awesome. Ahead of time. Like I literally came up with it like 2 hours ago, but still, I have a roster tonight. And this is Slibbert's first time in the tournament. Congratulations, welcome in. Hopefully you go far in this one, man. Oh man. So next week, let's talk about next week real quick, because along with my roster that I came up with for next week 2 hours ago, for this week I mean 2 hours ago, I also came up with next week's format. We are not going to be playing Wheel of Formats, unfortunately, because, as you know, next Friday is Christmas. So, this stupid idea, this stupid and dumb and absolutely bonkers format idea came to my mind. And I ran it by a couple people, and they said, it's your show. Just go with it. And yes, there will be a show next week. There will be a show at our regular slotted time at 8 o'clock by my own volition, I will say. It is an iron 1225 cap. 1,225. Yes, because it's Christmas. And yes, my mind is absolutely bonkers sometimes. Now, in the last 30 minutes, I've been thinking, that's going to be tough to fill a roster for this. And Luca pretty much sums up my thoughts. It's going to be a mess. But then again, what's a little chaos among friends? Oh, man. Does the math work? I think the math will work. At least I think the math will work. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful mess next week. This is just something I came up with, one time only. One time only, and something that, just for Christmas. Just for Christmas. So, Iron 1225 tournament next week. Get ready to plug in those 40 overall relievers. And like Rich says, it averages to 47 for 26 players. So we might have some short rosters here. See, Branning, I may be a monster with this tournament format, but at least I have standards. 185 points to work with total. That's going to be just absolutely hilariously stupid and fun. And we're going to give this a shot, and hopefully things go well. Good luck to find the meta in this one. All right, but that's next week. Let's worry about this week's tournament. We have a 1375 bronze tournament for this one. This is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be an interesting one. Oh, man, I get the Carolina Legends, really? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, tonight's prizes are pretty good ones, I do believe. First place, we'll get special edition starting pitcher Virgil Trucks from the 1943 Detroit Tigers. Second place, we'll get special edition starting pitcher Robert Person from the 2000 Philadelphia Phillies. Third and fourth will get special edition starting pitcher Zach Duke. And 5th through 8th place will get special edition relief pitcher Johnny Venters from the 2011 Atlanta Braves. Some good prizes up for grabs in this one. Oh, man. Yeah, I know, Cap, and I play you in round 1. Hopefully I get my revenge for the winter tourney. This is best 2 out of 3. Because I beat the Carolina Legends in the finals of the qualifying tournament for the winter PTCS. I believe it was in bronze. And then in the first round, I get him in the big PTCS, and he beats the crud out of me. So this is pretty much the rubber match right here. This is the rubber match. This is where it all ends. Who is the better team? We will find out. But those aren't the only 2 teams playing this one. No, sirree. We got 128 teams that are competing for that Virgil Trucks tonight. Let's meet them, shall we? Let's go to the roll call. We have Ponyboy Curtis taking on the Jack Crow Star Movers. The Sobo Merchants taking on the Burlington Bees. The Burton Badgers taking on the San Francisco 40 Miners. Facing the Stone Cold Smoking Skull. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Burton Badgers taking on the New Zealand Breaks. The San Francisco 40 Miners will take on the Stone Cold Smoking Skulls. All right, I'm back on track here. The Botafogo Sao Paulo will take on the T-Town Murder Hornets. The Stormfather Windrunners will take on the Undercity Necromancers. The Wingham Wanderers will take on the Whalers. The Missouri Redbirds will face the Kansas City Athletics. The 3 True Outcomes will face the Troy Trojans. The BF Bombers will take on the Flagstaff Furies. The Quid Pro Roll Podcast will take on the Suzuki Gun Ichiban. The Taco Tuesday will take on the Sierra Vista Scorpions. The Hot Dog Hills Goofbots will take on the Tigers Bay Rays. Shoot. Okay, where am I? There we go. All right, I was in the right spot. The Perfectly Cromulents will take on the Illyria Rebellion. The Chipperson Army will take on the Kansas City Royals. The Carolina Legends will take on your hometown, Las Vegas Gamblers. The Paulus Hook Hooks will take on the Prestige Worldwide. Romans 10 will take on the Whitby Falcons. The Deep Space Niners will take on the Omkalki. The Manhattan Flyers will take on the La Mancha Knights. The Southside Gooeys will take on the Dynamic Ambassadors. The New Hampshire Port Dogs will face the Hasselberry Hounds. The Anaheim Angels will face the Bobble Sox. The Morristown Frackers will take on the Long Island Monks. The London Knights will take on the Carnegie Melons. The Cut-Off Red Sox will take on the Wasatch Motars. The Alston Renegades will face the Muleshoe Meerkats. The Falstaff Fury will take on the Mankato Cougars. The Baltimore Bullets will take on the No Taxation Without Representation. And the Ellicott City Express will take on the San Diego Aztecs. The Woodbridge Whalers will face the Madison Mallards. The Mellon Felons will face the Bronx Bombers. The Sacramento Spiders will take on Steve Balboni. The Princeton Dogwoods will face the Mount Nebo Monks. The New York NYS will take on the NOLA Poor Boys. And the Ann Arbor Aardwolves will take on the Merseyside Insufferables. The Van Halen Axes will take on the Bedlington Terriers. The Fortney Ones will take on the San Antonio Saints. The Toccoa Falls will face the Naperville Retrievers. The Connecticut Conmen will face EVC's Banshees. The Flint Pheasants will take on the Culver City Dust Mops, while the Seal Beach Surfers will take on the Damwon Gaming. The Rogers County Red Wolves will face Lasorda's Dodgers. The Halifax Dirty Sailors will face Zalord's Army. The Mississauga Rush will take on the Great Lakes Green Guys. The Westwood Bruins will face the Markham Baseball Club. The Windy Hill Whalers will face the Enigma Polar Grizzlies. The Hooterville Haymakers will face the Beaver Creek Landings. The Burke Mongooses will take on the Charleston Chameleons. The Aliso Viejo A4 Efforts will face the Colleen Railcats. The Hampton Crabbers will face the Mississauga Orphans. The Gouverneur Destroyers will face the Trenton Christians. The Hickory Crawdads will face the Humptown Stankers. The Outcast Atlians will take on Referee 111 Red Cards.
The Medicine Hat Blue Jays will face the St. Babbiesburg Brocs. The Narsh Returners will face the Wichita Falls Spudders. The Chicago Go Cubs Go will face the Vin Scullies. The Sarah Angels will take on the Freebie Jeebies. The Gensokyo Yokai will face the Pomona Pitzer Sage Hens. The Long Beach Usual Suspects will take on the Silicon Valley Outlaws. Rounding out the list, we have the Homestead Grays taking on the Redondo Beach Muddle Pants. The South Park Cows taking on the Albany Colony Diamond Dogs. The Corporate Sellouts will face the Emmets Aces, and the Charbonneau Chessmen will take on the Charleston Thunder. All right, so those are your tourney participants tonight. I need a drink of water after all that. Good, good, good. So let's go ahead and take a look at my roster for tonight's tournament. Went with the usual strategy, just absolutely punt the bullpen. Try to get a few good starters in there as well, especially with a 1375 cap. Got Vic Aldridge, Nelson Bryles, Neil Heaton, Merrill Kelly, and Don Newcomb in the rotation. He's also my starting DH. In the bullpen, I got Wes Benjamin, Tom Buskey, Gene Garber, Rick Helling, Nick Ramirez, Turk Wendell, and Mike Timlin. Batting-wise, got Jeff Mathis and Joe Odom as my catchers. I got Vic Power at first. Huey Kreitz and Sam Haggerty are my second baseman. I have Brandon Inge at third base. This could go either really well or really badly on this. Yes, Pump, my roster was set more than 5 minutes before my first game. It is absolutely freeing, and I love it. Shortstops, Mark Belanger, Ozzie Smith. Perfect. Connor Joe, Eric Owens, Cesar Tovar, Kirby Puckett, and Luis Gonzalez are going to be my outfielders today. No Cornejo? Yeah, I just realized no Nate Cornejo. You know what? No Cornejo? No problem. I think we'll be all right. I might eat those words in about 5 minutes, but still. I think it's going to go all right. That's just me. Yeah, I'm a true Tigers fan going with it in Yep, I even got the Tigers sweatshirt on today for this one. So we'll see. Is this a bronze cap? Yes, this is a bronze cap, Eleanor. No 59 Polanco? No, not today. I'm going with Huey Kreitz on this one. I like the defense on him a lot more. Saves me a few points as well to get the guys I want on the roster. But that's kind of what I was going for on this one today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Carolina Legends. Now, I'm not dissing Polanco. Polanco is a good card in his own right. However, I just want to save a few points tonight. I just want to save a few points tonight, so I can get the other guys that I want, like Tovar and Luis Gonzalez and some of the pitchers I got on there too. So I think that'll be all right. I think I'll be all right with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Carolina Legends roster on this one. Let's see. He's kind of punting the pitching staff a little bit here. He's got Ken Burkhardt as his highest rated pitcher, really. He's got Mike Caldwell, Nate Cornejo, Tommy John, and Art Neff in there. Tom Buskey, Dave Dravecki, Pete Filson, Gene Garber, Mike Garman, Johnny Klipstein, Jesse Orozco, and Wilbur Wood in his bullpen. Dave Dravecki. Is that one of the new ones that came out, or is that been there? Because I know Chris dropped a whole ton of new iron, silvers, and bronzes lately. I forget if Dravecki's new. Okay, it is an old card. Okay. Let's see. You got Jake Gibbs and Steve Yeager behind the plate. He's got Vic Power, Huey Kreitz, Kaz Matsui, George Moriarty, Mark Belanger, Ozzie Smith, Vince Coleman, Coco Crisp, Gerard Dyson, Roger Cedeno, Harvey Keene. Going with the hitting, which is not a bad idea. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. not a bad idea to go with hitting. I kind of like to balance it out between pitching and hitting, and that's probably why I've always been eliminated for the most part in the first round for a while. So, first few rounds, I mean. So, yeah. Anyway, good luck to you, Cap, and I hope it's a good game. I hope it's a good game. Let's keep it clean. Hopefully, it's not a blowout, so I'm not a sad panda for the rest of the stream. So we'll see what happens. I just want to get in the money tonight. I just want to get in the money for once on one of these streams. I want to get a card. Johnny Venters, I don't have him yet. I know he's a silver. He's okay, but still, I would love Johnny Venters. Zach Duke, oh boy, would I love to be in the semifinals to get Zach Duke. Zach Duke is a god among men. Robert Person, I could care less. Virgil Trucks, though. Virgil Trucks is good. I would love to have that card. But that requires I actually win games, which my tournament teams want not to do. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on this. Long sim? Steel pen? We're in round 1. There ain't no long sim yet. So let's see. I wonder who all in here is in the tournament aside from Cap. Wonder who's all in here tonight. If y'all are in here in the chat tonight and you're in the tournament, good luck to you. Hopefully things go well for y'all. Oh, man. Snuck in 3 new cards with 30 seconds to spare, Simple Enigma. Ooh, boy. I know that feeling all too well. Those are the new cards, though? All right. Quite a few in here. All right. Well, I wish y'all the best of luck. Hopefully things go well. I don't know if we have any players that are playing some of the new bronze or iron cards that were released today. That'd be interesting to see if there are any in here. Because I saw a few of them that scrolled by on the content discussion tab this morning and this afternoon. So this should be interesting. Billy Hatcher, Cecil Travis, and Mandatory Mariner Bill Risley. Yeah, how many Billy Hatchers do we have in this tournament? That's an interesting thing I should take a look at. Oh, we got quite a few Billy Hatchers. But this one's the new one, I think. I think this one's the new one, and this one looks kind of spicy, not gonna lie. And the tournament sim is in. The sim is in. Let's hold off on the Billy Hatcher hype for a little bit. And let's go to round 1. Let's start the tournament. Good luck to everybody. Especially me. And we'll see what happens here with the first game. This should be interesting. Just trying to hold something on my screen here, to hold my phone up to my screen to cover the darn time box that always spoils stuff. There we go. All right. Let's get the sim loaded in. Get the highlights loaded up, and we will get started. Got 2 new bronze, but didn't fit them in. Ooh. So close. So close. All right, let's get it started in here. Let's go to the game screen. Here we go. We pick it up, top of the first. Vic Aldridge on the mound for the Gamblers. Vince Coleman leading off for the Carolina Legends. Coleman, a speedster from the left-handed side, and that one is grounded for a base hit into right field to lead off the game. An easy single for the Legends left fielder. And now bring Roger Cedeno to the plate. First pitch from Aldridge, and that one is grounded to second. Could be two to short for one. The relay in time, and just like that, 3 pitches into the game, 2 outs. Pick it up top third now. Ozzie Smith on third with 2 outs. Facing Vic Aldridge is Vince Coleman. The 1-1, and that one is into right field for a base hit. And the Legends take first blood in this one. So it's 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Art Neff on the mound for the Legends. Brandon Inge at the plate. Luis Gonzalez on first with 2 outs. 1-2 pitch. And that one is driven into right center field. That one's down. It'll go off the wall. Here comes Gonzalez for third. We'll see if they try to score him here. And he's going to round third and come in to score. Here comes Inge for third. And it's going to be an RBI triple for Brandon Inge. Gamblers tie the game at 1. Yeah, I did see the new Ozzie Smith card. That looks interesting. Bottom 6 now, still 1-1. Newcomb on first with nobody out. Vic Power at the plate facing Neff. Count 3-1, the pitch. And that one is popped up. First base caught by the first baseman Power. One gone. Now I'll bring up Luis Gonzalez. Count 1-1. The pitch from Neff. And that one is driven into right center field, fairly deep, and that one's going to be off the top of the wall. Newcomb coming to third. Gonzalez will step on second. He's going to go for third. Throw from center field. Not in time. It's an RBI triple for Luis Gonzalez. Gamblers up 2-1. Nice piece of hitting from Luis Gonzalez going lefty v lefty to give the Gamblers the lead. Bottom 7, Dave Dravecki on the mound for the Legends, facing Jeff Mathis with 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch, and that one's driven deep into left center field. Ball go far for Jeff Mathis. A rare home run for the Master. 429 feet on the shot, and it's 3-1. Whoa, man. Pick it up, top 8. Gamblers have gone to their bullpen. Gene Garber on the mound facing Ozzie Smith to lead things off. Count is 2-1, the pitch. That one's grounded to third. Inge boots it at third, and that'll be a leadoff man on first. Now I'll bring Jake Gibbs to the plate. Count is full, the pitch. Ground ball to third. Inge handles it cleanly this time. He'll go to second for the first out, but that's all they'll get. 1 out now for Vince Coleman. Count 1-0, the pitch. Ground ball to third. Inge to second for 1. No relay again from Kreitz. And there's 2 outs for Roger Cedeno. Count 1-1, the pitch. Line drive into right field. That one's going to fall in front of Gonzalez for a base hit. Gonzalez's throw to third, and Coleman's going to be safe. So runners on the corners, 2 outs for Harvey Keene. Big at bat here. Count is full. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Gamblers get out of the jam. 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. And that's where we'll pick it up with 2 outs. Nobody on for Luis Gonzalez. Dravecki with the 1-2 count on Gonzalez, the pitch. Swinging a line drive center field. That one's going to fall in for a base hit. Nice 2-out single for Gonzalez, but that's all they'll get. We head to the top of the 9th. With 2 outs, Vic Power at the plate facing Mike Timlin. Got a defensive replacement in left field. It's our good friend Connor Joe out there. Count 1-1, the pitch from Timlin. That one grounded to short. Smith has it, throws to first, and the Gamblers win it by a final of 3-1. And they will advance to round 2 with an easy 3-1 win. Hard-fought 3-1 win, I should say. Oh, man. GG's, Cap'n, GG's. Gamblers win in the first round for the first time in a while. And Las Vegas leads Carolina 2-1. Or it's 2 series to 1, I should say. Oh, man. For the Legends, it marks a bitterly disappointing way to end the season. Oh, man. Gotta love the flavor text here. Let's see. Luis Gonzalez, 2 for 4, per usual. Cesar Tovar went 1 for 4. That went pretty good. Jeff Mathis, 2 for 3 with a dinger in the 9 spot. Awesome. Vic Aldridge, dealing. Gene Garber and Mike Timlin, they held the fort. Love it. Gotta love it. Oh, who are we facing in the next round? We face the Kansas City Royals in the next round. That should be a good one. And I should be starting Merrill Kelly in this one. All right, that should be interesting. See what happens there. Let me see. Newcomb. He went 1 for 4. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Tovar seems good. Yeah, Tovar's not bad. I think this is the first time I've actually used him in a tourney, to be honest. Haven't been in a lot of these bronze tourneys lately. Either via PTSD of my experience in the PTCS or other factors. But, yeah. All right, just waiting for the round 2 sim to come in. And we'll get going. See what the bracket looks like here real quick. Lots of good teams making it to the second round. And let's see, who would I face in the third round if I do win? Looks like I'd face the winner, I think, of this matchup right here. I'm not 100% on that. Nope, I faced the winner of this matchup right here. Between Tigers Bay and the Perfectly Cromulence. Interesting. All right. Just waiting for the second sim to come in, second round sim to come in, and we'll continue on our merry way. Oof, meanwhile, I'm looking at the Discord right now. One person had 13-inning first round. You hate to see it. Hate to see extra innings in the first round. Just absolutely devastating to a bullpen, especially in a cap tourney. Won't see it till the semis? Well, I don't think you'll see me in the semis at all, Pump. Way things usually go for me in these things. Yeah, I have little to no expectations, like, ever going into a tournament. Like, ever. Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of teams still in it. Let's see, who are they starting? Who are they starting in this one, I wonder? They're starting Jose Urquidy. One of those ones where it looks deceptively bad, but then things just seem to work itself out. I don't know. But anyway, let me get that off this. Let me go ahead and close out the clock there, the countdown clock there. There we go. All right. Hopefully round 2 goes well for your boy. So, yeah, let's see what happens. And just a little program note before we get too much farther into this one. Should mention it right now while we still have a chance. Next week's stream schedule is going to be different, as y'all well know. There will be no streams on Monday or Tuesday from TJ. And as you know, no stream Thursday from Chris. However, Rich is going to be doing at least one holiday stream this week in either the Monday or Tuesday slots, or maybe both of them. So stay tuned to find out how that'll shake out. Earlog, I would recommend logging out and logging back in, like completely logging out and completely logging back in to the tournament, and that should help. So let's go to round 2. Let's go to the game screen Let's see what we got going on here. Pick it up, top first. Merrill Kelly on the mound for the Gamblers. Vince Coleman will lead off. Lots of Vince Coleman in this tournament. Count is 0-1. The pitch is grounded to second. Throw to first from Huey Kreitz is in time for the first out of the ball game. Picking up top second, Ozzie Smith at the plate facing Kelly. 1 on, 2 outs, and the 3-1 pitch, and that one's lined into right field. That one's going to go down and into the corner. Gonzalez picks it up, tosses it back to the infield as Smith will stop at second. Going around third and heading home is Maury Raff, and he will score. And the Kansas City Royals are up 1-0 here in the second. Jose Urquidy on the mound here in the bottom of the second. Cesar Tovar at the plate. Nobody out. Inge on second. Gonzalez on third with nobody out. Count 1-2. The pitch from Urquidy, and that one is flown into center. Playable for Crisp. Lines it up and throws. Coming home is Gonzalez, and he will score. And we are tied at 1 on the sac fly. Gamblers will get 2 runs in this inning. They lead it now 2-1. As we head to the top of the 5th, Merrill Kelly still on the mound. Roberto Clemente at the plate. 1 on, no out, full count. And that one is lined up the middle for a base hit. Touching second is Smith, and he will go to third on the single. Runners on the corners, nobody out. And that brings Jeff Mathis to the plate. Count 1-0. Kelly looking for a huge ground ball here, and he gets it to short, to second, to first for the double play. The run will come in to score, and we are tied at 2. Top 6, Cesar Tovar at the plate facing Rick Helling. Scott Spezio on first. The first pitch, and that one's grounded to short. Could be 2 to second for 1. The relay in time, and another big double play turned by the Gamblers. We remain tied at 2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th now. Nate Cornejo on the mound for the Royals facing Don Newcomb. The 1-2 coming, and that one is lined up the middle for a base hit. Could the Gamblers go on a little 2-out rally here? Let's find out. Here's Vic Power facing Cornejo. First pitch, and that one is up the middle but caught by the shortstop Smith, and we head to the 9th, tied at 2. Top 9, Mike Timlin on the mound for the Gamblers. Scott Spezio will lead things off. Count is full. The pitch coming from the right-hander. That one's grounded softly to third. Inge going to have a tough play. Throw to first, not in time. Infield single for the Royals' first baseman. And Gerard Dyson will come in to pinch run as Cesar Tovar comes to the plate. Count 0-2, the pitch from Timlin. That one high and outside. Throw down to second, not in time. And an easy steal for Gerard Dyson. So runner on second now and a 1-2 count to Tovar. Here's the 1-2 from Timlin. Gamblers looking for a huge out here. And that one's driven into left center field. That one is going to fall in and go to the wall. The Royals will take the lead on this one. Tovar rounding second, heading for third. Throw from center is not in time. It's an RBI triple for Cesar Tovar. Royals lead it 3-2. And the inning continues for Coco Crisp. Count 1-2, the pitch from Timlin, and that is driven into center. Playable for Puckett. This will be deep enough to score another run. Or will it? It will. Ball was coming in a little fast there, but it is now 4-2. And here's Ozzie Smith. The 1-0 from Timlin, and that one's lined into left field. That one's going to go into the corner. And the inning will continue for the Kansas City Royals. They are piling it on here in the 9th. Here's Clemente. 1-1. And that one is going to be a base hit into left field. That could make it 5-2. No, the throw home is in time from Tovar. Tovar guns down Smith at the plate. And we head to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Gamblers as Satchel Paige will step on the mound for the Royals. Luis Gonzalez will lead things off. Here's the 1-0 pitch to the right fielder. That one's lined into left field. That'll be a leadoff single for the Gamblers. They'll see what they can do with it here as Brandon Inge comes to the plate. Count is full, 3-2. The pitch from Page. And that one is driven deep into left field. And Brandon Inge has tied this game. Ball go for. 2-run shot for Brandon Inge. Just when the Gamblers thought they were left for dead. And that'll bring Cesar Tovar to the plate. Sometimes power does work in these kind of tournaments, and that one's driven into center. Crisp going back to the track to make the play. 1 gone. 2 gone now for the pinch hitter, Eric Owens. You'll be pinch hitting for Huey Kreitz now. The count 2-1, the pitch from Page. And that one is driven into left field, but right at Vince Coleman to retire the side. So we head to extra innings. We have free baseball here in round 2. Mike Timlin will be still on the mound here. The 1-1 to the pinch hitter, Mike Scioscia, and that one's grounded to second. The throw from the new second baseman, Sam Tovar. And it's actually Cesar Tovar at second. Eric Owens will go into left. And now there's 2 outs for Wally Backman, the DH. 2-2 from Timlin, and that one's grounded softly to short. Smith going to have a tough play. Throw to first is in time to retire the side. Not a lot of defenders can make that play. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 10th. And to the bottom of the 10th. And Sam Haggerty will pinch hit for Jeff Mathis. Page has him behind 0-2, the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. 2 gone now for Don Newcomb. The 2-2 coming from Page. And a swing and a miss will end the inning. And we head to 11. To 11. Joe Odom will be the new catcher for the Gamblers as a defensive replacement, replacing Sam Haggerty. Mike Timlin still on the mound. Yadiel Rivera, the first baseman at the plate. The count 2-0, the pitch. And that one is driven way back into left center, and that one's gone. Solo shot for Yadiel Rivera. And it's 5-4. And the inning continues for Coco Crisp, the 1-0 from Timlin. And that one's lined into left field. That's going to be a base hit. 2 gone now for Maury Rath. Bases are clear. Count 2-2. From Turk Wendell. And that one's driven into center field. That one's going to get down and off the wall. Rath coming to second. He might go for 3 here. And he's going to go for 3. Throw coming into the infield. And that will be a triple for Maury Rath. So we'll see if the Royals can score him here. Ozzie Smith has a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch from Wendell. That one's grounded softly to the mound. No real chance at that. Ozzie Smith with an infield RBI single. It's 6-4. And now you're kind of wondering, knowing how extra innings usually go, are the Gamblers dead in this one now? Vic Power will lead things off here in the bottom of the 11th. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's flown into center. Coming in is Crisp. He will make the play for the first out. Here's Luis Gonzalez, looking to at least get on base or something. The first pitch, grounded to first. Easy play for Rivera, and no, he bobbles it. The toss to Page was bobbled, and that'll bring Brandon Inge to the plate. Can he produce some more heroics here? Page has him 2-1. Here's the pitch to Inge. That one's grounded to the pitcher. To second for 1, the relay in time, and the Kansas City Royals have eliminated the Las Vegas Gamblers here in round 2. Oh, man. So the Gamblers are out in an early round again. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, doggone it. Doggone it. Ah, well. Stuff happens. I mean, we took it 2 extras. That's fine. That's fine. Well, there's that. So, at least we tied it up in the 9th. That's a positive, I guess. But man, Mike Timlin should not have gone that long. Mike Timlin should not have gone that long, game. Like, come on. Come on. Really, game? You have the dude pitch 2 in the 3rd when he's clearly not got it? After giving up 6 hits and a dinger? Come on, man. Including 2 in the 9th? Like, come on, man. Meh. Ah, well. But you know what this means? It is time for Call Your Shot. We got 27 packs to work with tonight. 27 packs, including 2 historical packs tonight. This should be a fun one. 25 regular packs, 2 historical packs. For those of you who are new to this, I'll give the explainer here real quick. Basically what Call Your Shot is I'm going to put a Google form in the chat here in just a little bit. You go to that link, you're going to fill it out, and you're going to tell me which diamond or perfect card you think I'm going to pull in one of these 27 packs tonight. If I pull a live diamond, you will get 15,000 perfect points and call it correctly. If you call a historical diamond and get it correct, you will win 40,000 perfect points. If you call a live perfect, you will get 50,000 perfect points. And if you call a historical perfect card tonight, you're going to win 100,000 perfect points. You'll have 2.5 minutes to fill out the form. All right, y'all ready? Get ready. Get set. Let's go. Call Your Shot is open. Call Your Shot is open. Get your calls in now while they're still hot. And remember to be specific when you're calling a card, because as we saw on Sunday, if you just type in a player name, especially one that has multiple tiers of cards, like, say, Willie Mays, if I don't know which one you mean, I can't give you the points. That's just that simple. All right, we got about 100 seconds left. 100 seconds left. Get your calls in. Get your calls in. A lot of good calls here so far. Oh, man, I'm loving these. I'm loving these. Ooh, live Christian Yelich was your last poll? Okay, okay. Hey, maybe today is the day for historical legend Johnny saying. You never know, Ian. You never know. Well, if there's like 4 roof cards, but only 1 can be drawn in packs, then call the roof card that's in the packs, really. That's because I think there's a couple of packable 100 roofs at the very least. All right, we're down to 45 seconds. 45 seconds left on the clock. Get your calls in. We have over 160 responses right now. Let's keep them coming in. All right, we are at last call. We got about 20 seconds left. Get them in, get them in, get them in. And we are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Call your shot is closed. Almost closed. Let's give it a little bit for the timer. And call your shot is closed. Call your shot is closed. All right. Over under on Harold Castro is at 3. Hey, you never know. I mean, Harold Castro is a popular iron card. Never know. Well, I don't know about popular in terms of people like the card, but popular in terms of the card packs like him. All right. All right, let's start ripping packs, people. Got 27 of them. Let's go. First pack. We get a few bronzes here. We got Brent Rooker. We got Ronnie Rodriguez. And we got Ray Sadecki. And that looks like one of the new bronzes that we have in the game. 76 stuff, 54 movement, 64 control, 32 stamina. Lefty starter here, 32 stamina, so that's kind of interesting. Could be a good stopper card, I guess, at a bronze tourney level, I guess. Not bad, not bad. Liking it. Also got Jose Ruiz, got Ryan Barucki, and Nate Orf as well. Is there a list on Discord? I don't think there's a list, but I know that the online database would be updated sometime today. I don't know if that got done. I would assume it did, but that's just me. Let's keep on keeping on, and let's see what we get here. We got Derek Hill, Sean Abner, Abraham Toro, Cody Stashak, Mark Petkovsik. That sounds like a new one. And Antonio Santos. All right, Petkovsik is a new one here. Other card he has is an iron card, so this is a new one. So we got 41 stuff, 75 movement, 82 control, and 18 stamina on this one. All right, it's not bad. Not terrible bronze card. I'd kind of like to see whether or not this is. I wonder if any of it's been sold yet. No sales yet. Interesting. That could be interesting. Let's keep on going here. We get Jeff Hartley, Travis Bergen, Alex Young, Paul Blackburn, Jorge Mateo, and Kyle Keller in this one. Yeah, certainly Tom Budaman. There you go. There's the link. Let's keep on going. See if we can't get any more of those new bronze cards, shall we? We got Frank White, we got Lewis Brinson, Jeffrey Springs, Cal Quantrill, Andrew Romine, and Bobby Bradley in this one. Petkaisik. Okay. Let's keep going. And we get LJ Newsome, Sionel Perez, Michael Givens, and Trey Barrera as our irons. We got Jeff Nelson. That's a new one from the 1996 Yankees. Got 82 stuff, 69 movement, 49 control, with 16 stamina on this one. And we also get John Lackey from the 2013 Boston Red Sox. 65 stuff, 39 movement, 78 control, and 89 stamina on this one. A couple of new bronzes in there. All right, let's keep on going. And we get gold here. We get Brad Hand from the Cleveland Indians. Not anymore with the Cleveland Indians, but still. 88 overall card there. We get Freddie Patek. That's a quick sell card, actually. We got Chris Davis, we got Clyde King, we got Ian Kennedy, we got Jeremy Walker. Let's keep on going. See what else we can procure out of these packs. We got Nick Vincent, we got Connor Menez, we got Sam Zoldak, we got some gold action with live Mike Moustakas. The Paddock is new. I don't think the Paddock is new. Paddock has been in the game. We got Joe Saunders and we got Sean Hiegas, but that's a duplicate card already. He's been in the game. So let's keep going. We got Chris Stavensky, Bill Verdon, Steven Souza Jr., Justin Dunn, Yency Diaz, and Nick Heath in this one. Let's keep on going. And we get some silver card action. We get some sad Fetty for Nick Ahmed from the Arizona Diamondbacks. We get Brennan Bosch. We got Huey Kreitz. We got Billy McKinney, Ryan Castellani, and Colton Brewer. No new cards in that one. Let's keep on going. And we get Ryan Harper, Nestor Cortez, Rico Garcia, Javi Guerra, Ryan Helsley. And then we get Ronnie Rodriguez rounding it out as our obligatory bronze. Let's keep going here. And we get some sad Fetty for Nate Lau from the Tampa Bay Rays. 71 overall card there. We got Jeremy Jefferson, Kyle Zimmer as our bronzes in this one. We got Ryan Buckner and Eric Gonzalez and Jake Rogers rounding out the pack. Let's keep on going here. Oh, is the Iron Paddock new then? Interesting. Let's see what we got here. We got Derek Rodriguez, Iron Cal Ripken Jr., Abiato Avellino, Ashton Goudeau, Ross Detweiler, and Aristides Aquino. Let's keep on keeping on here. And we get Roger Bresnahan from the 1909 St. Louis Cardinals. That sounds like a new one here. 47 contact, 13 power, 81 eye, and 43 defense on this one. Interesting little card there. Hasn't sold yet. That's a new card there. We got Jordy Mercer, Hector Velasquez, Chase DeYoung, Chance Adams, and Eric Mejia. Let's keep on keeping on here. We get a couple of bronzes here. We got Ken Burkhart from the St. Louis Cardinals. That's already been in the game. And we get Mickey Stanley from the Detroit Tigers. 55 contact, 60 power, 47 eye. That's a new card right there. 71 defense on that as well. We get Josh A. Smith, Kenya Milton, Robel Garcia, Ryan Thompson to round out the pack. We got 13 packs to go. Let's keep on going here. We get Akinori Iwamura from the 07 Tampa Bay Devil Rays. We get Taylor Hearn, Yu Chang, Nabil Krismat, Taylor Clark, and Spike Owen. No new cards in that one. Let's keep going. And we got a live card set here. We got Brian Moran, Kian Wong, Miles Straw, Sky Bolt, Tyler Alexander, and James Norwood as our obligatory bronze. We got 11 cards left to go. Let's keep on going here. We got Hunter Pence, Andrew Velazquez, Rob Kaminsky, Corbin Martin, Randy Hamner, and Ray Narleski. No new cards in that one, so let's keep on going. We got Alex Blandino, Tim LaCastro, Roman Quinn, Rick Bassetti, Christian Colon, and Elias Diaz. All right, kind of rub Yoshi's nose here a little bit for good luck. We haven't pulled anything higher than a live gold so far tonight, so hopefully we'll do that here a little bit. Let's keep going. Here in the last 10 packs. And we get some sad Fetty for Greg Matthews from the 1987 St. Louis Cardinals. Not a new card, unfortunately. It's still interesting there. Let's see. This one might look like a new card. Dave Gallagher from the 1988 Chicago White Sox. Got 73 contact, 43 power, 49 eye, and 47 defense on this card here. Interesting. Probably not going to play center field for you at all. Let's see, we got Pedro Severino, Austin Williams, Brady Lale, and Nick Goody rounding out the pack. Let's keep going. And let's see what we get here. We got Paul Fry, Robbie Erlin, Carlos Rodon, Jordan Zimmerman, James Pazos, and Tyro Estrada. All right, we got 7 packs left. Let's get some good vibes going on here in the chat. And we get Tim Lopes, Eric Yardley, Navaldo Rodriguez, Anthony Misewicz, Michael Brasso, and Andy LaRoche from the 2009 Pittsburgh Pirates, but that's not a new card, unfortunately. Let's keep on keeping on. We got Ken Burkhart, Jake Rogers, Orlando Arcia, D. Strange Gordon, Cole Sulcer, and Austin Wins in this one. We are down to, I believe, 5 packs left. Yes, we are. Let's see what we get out of this. And we get Matt Wieters, Ryan Weber, Oscar Hernandez, Jalen Davis, Boss Schmidt, and Brian Navarreto. 4 packs to go. Let's see what we get. We get Chris Bubich, Sky Bolt, Jacob Nottingham, Bobby Bradley, Shin Yamaguchi, and rookie sensation Walt Weiss from the 1988 Oakland A's. That's a new card there. 49 contact, 21 power, 46 eye, and 94 defense on that card. All right. We got 3 packs left. It's the last regular pack here. We get Jonathan Fireisen, Scott Shields, Roman Quinn, Madison Bumgarner, Jonathan Daza, and Bill Voisell. No new cards there. So it's time to get to the historical packs. We got a couple of them. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we get. See if we get anything good. And oh boy. We got a historical diamond, 90 overall, Urban Shocker from the New York Yankees. 86 stuff, 65 movement, 91 control, and 90 stamina. Shocker is worth something, but it will not be a shocker. Well, actually, it will be a shocker if anyone called this. And the answer is no. Nobody called this card. Not at all. None whatsoever. And let's see, we got Alex Gonzalez. We got Gene Oliver as our obligatory gold. Roger Murray, Neil Heaton, Marty Patton. So not a lot of new cards, except for Mr. Shocker here. And we got one more pack to go. Let's see what we get. And we get a couple of here. We get Frankie Crissetti as our obligatory gold from the 1935 New York Yankees. 45 contact, 81 power, 66 eye, and 85 defense. We get Dana Kecker from the 1990 Boston Red Sox. We get Michael Conforto from the 2015 New York Mets. That kind of looks like a new card there. Conforto is new, yeah, definitely. So 46 contact, 71 power, 53 eye, and 82 defense on this one. We got Tony Gwynn Jr. We got second baseman Connie Ryan from the Philadelphia Phillies, 1953. 59 contact, 39 power, 60 eye, and 54 defense on this one. And rounding out is another John Lackey. Alrighty. So there are your cards in the packs. So let's go ahead and back out and back in, and we'll see where we're at with the tournament. Because I have a feeling we might be getting close to the semifinals now. So a couple of interesting new cards there. Not going to lie. Lackey looks interesting. Pekovsik looks interesting. Or Petkazik or whatever. Yeah, that was interesting because I know Chris dumped like 600 new cards on us this morning, and it's just been a mission to find them all. So that's fun that we get these like silent drops like this, especially like new historical cards. Kind of fun, not gonna lie. Especially just trying to hunt them out. And who knows, they might be in a collection. I don't know. Brent, I unfortunately can't help you out with that one. I am not that savvy when it comes to Discord. Alright, just loading it up. Validating team graphics. And loading, loading, loading. All right, we are into the semifinals. And we got to, let's take a look at the quarterfinal matchups before we take a look at who the semifinal matchups are. All right, all right. Let's go to the game screen. We have the Wingham Wanderers absolutely destroying my nemesis, the Kansas City Royals, by a final of 7-0. Wes Benjamin going 8 innings, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 5 walks, but getting the dub nonetheless in that 7-0 win. Wes Benjamin as a starter. Holy cow. 40 overall starter. Way to go. We got Romans 10 defeating the Falstaff Fury by a final of 4-2. Mark Belanger going yard for Romans 10. Tyler Alexander getting the win in that one. We got Zalord's Army, who defeated the Fortney Ones by a final of 3-2. Zalord's Army walking it off in the 10th inning. And the Chicago Go Cubs Go with a squeaker, a 3-2 victory over the Killeen Railcats. Nelson Bryles getting the win in that one, going 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks and 1 earned runs, getting the dub in that one. So let's take a look and see who our semifinal matchups are going to be. We got the Wingham Wanderers taking on Romans 10, and the Chicago Go Cubs Go taking on Zalord's Army. So a few good teams there. These sound like newcomers to the semifinals. I believe Romans 10 has been pretty far before in these tournaments. However, I don't think I've seen the Wanderers. I don't think I've seen the Go Cubs Go or Zalord's Army in that have been in this spot before. So some uncharted territory for these teams. Let's see how they do the rest of the way. Let me just go ahead and deactivate all ineligible cards, and let's take a look at some of the new new cards that we got. Let's see, Mickey Stanley. Let's take a deeper look at this card here. So let's take a look at Mickey Stanley. Mickey Stanley, I do remember him from PT20 being a really good kind of utility card at the lower levels in these kind of tournaments. So good infield range on this guy. 83 range, 40 error, 80 arm, 80 double play. He can play shortstop and first base out of the box. Center field is his primary position. However, he's got 78 range, 107 error, and 58 arm. So I don't know if you really want to play him in center field. Probably more of a corner outfield guy. In regular leagues, he could probably do well for you at second, perhaps. Very good against lefties, all things considered. 64 contact against lefties, 54 gap against lefties, 70 power against lefties, 81 avoid K, and 49 I. So not terrible. Righties is kind of a struggle for him, but he does have 72 avoid K against righties, so that's at least somewhat redeeming. And let's see, who else did we get? I believe Dave Gallagher was the next one here. Slightly reverse splits on this guy, it looks like, at first glance. Can play center field and right field out of the box. 73 contact overall, 57 gap, 43 power, 49 I, and 61 avoid K. Slightly better contact against righty. You get 8 points of gap against righties. About 7 points of power against righties. You lose 7 I and you lose 4 avoid K against righties. So kind of an interesting kind of split here in a roundabout sort of way. Outfield, he's got 64 range, 107 error, and 71 arms, so more than likely going to be a corner outfield. Good thing he's got some right field eligibility as well. See, after Gallagher, we got John Lackey. Let's see the splits on this one here. So kind of what you expect. Slightly better against righties, but the splits are kind of close. got fastball, he's got a cutter, he's got a curveball, he's got a slider, he's got a changeup. Good stamina there. Movement, a little bit of an issue, but this kind of setup kind of helps a little bit in bronze tournaments because control kind of matters in these kind of tournaments. Let's see, who else did we get? Alex Gonzalez is new. Let's take a look at Michael Conforto. Michael Conforto. He's got 68 range, 84 error, and 51 arm. Better against righties, which is to be expected with a left-handed batter. Overall, he's got 46 contact, 63 gap, 71 power, 53 eye, 43 avoid K. Definitely a lot better against righties. So he's more of a platoon guy if you even choose to use him in left field. Avoid K, definitely an issue on this one. Let's see, Andy LaRoche, that's a duplicate. So let's take a look at Connie Ryan. This is a new one here. Second base card here. Comes with second base and third base out of the box. He's got 63 range, 26 error, 56 arm, and 68 turn double play. Versus lefties, 57 contact, 73 gap, 35 power, 55 eye, and 37 avoid K as a right-handed batter. Versus righties, he's a little bit better in the power and avoid K department and the eye department, but you are going to lose a little bit of gap, but you're going to gain a little bit of contact. But yeah, definitely a hole in the glove there. Yep, Pump, the 67 Lackey is a new card. So this is an interesting card here. Definitely not your first option if you're looking for bronze tournament second baseman, but definitely someone to maybe consider if you have no other options, especially the right-handed splits here. Kind of interesting ones there. This is just my non-expert opinion on all these. All right, let's take a look at Ray Sadecki here. This was the first one we pulled. This doesn't look like too bad of a card, honestly. So definitely a lot better against lefties. A splitty card here. 87 stuff against lefties, 62 movement, 67 control. 72 stuff against righties, 51 movement against righties, 63 control against righties. Then you got fastball, sinker, and a good changeup here. What does he go up to in the pen, I wonder? Goes from 76 to 87 stuff in the bullpen. 100 stuff against lefties. So you could definitely use this guy in the bullpen. Might actually be your best bet, maybe? I don't know. That's just me. But he definitely looks nice against lefties. That's for darn sure. Whoever's still in the tournament, if you're in the chat, let me know when the sim comes in, because I want to see the next sim. That's an interesting card there. Honestly, kind of underrated. All right, let's take a look at Walt Weiss here. Got kind of that crescent moon style batting profile here. Some decent defense, 92 range, 86 error, 90 arm, 90 double play. Slightly better, kind of even, really, if you think about it. 50 versus 49 contact. Better gap against righties. It's a wash on power. Better eye against righties, but better avoid K against lefties. He's a switch hitter. All right, so the sim is in. So an interesting card there. Interesting card there. All right. Let's go ahead and back out and back in because the sim is in. Let's see who our finalists are going to be here in the This Week in Perfect Team Who Weekly Showdown. As we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. Just taking a look at the Discord here a little bit. Just taking a look at some of the new cards here. Ooh. Ooh. There's a Nick Hagedorn card out there. That looks pretty good. Oh, man. Really good stuff. Really good control. Man, I'd like to get that card. Ooh. Yeah, apparently there's a new 69 overall Rod Carew card out there. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to find some of these cards in packs. So that should be fun. All right. Let's see who our finalists are. But first, let's take a look at the semifinal scores. We have Romans 10 scoring 3 in the first and 3 in the second to take a 6-2 win over the Wingham Wanderers and move on to the finals. Meanwhile, the Lord's Army scratch out a 1-0 win over the Chicago Cubs Go. So our finals matchup, Romans 10 against the Lord's Army. Interesting matchup here. So let's take a look and see how each team has gotten here. Guess I have to settle for the Duke card. Well, the Duke card's not bad. A lot of people say it's a really good Gold SE card. So that could be an interesting one. However, if you don't want it, I will gladly take it off your hands. I'm kidding. Slightly. All right, Romans 10. In the first round, they defeated the Whitby Falcons 2-1. Second round, they defeated the Paulus Hook Hooks by a final of 6-1. Third round, they beat the Manhattan Flyers 3-2. Fourth round, they beat the Bobble Sox 9-4. And as y'all know, they beat the Falstaff Fury in the quarterfinals 4-2 and defeated the Wingham Wanderers in the semifinals by a final of 6-2. Taking a look at the roster here, they got Nelson Bryles, Nate Cornejo, Dustin May, LJ Newsom, and Charlie Root in their rotation. Their bullpen, they got Tyler Alexander, Mike Garman, Jonathan Loizaga, Mike McQueen, Adrian Morione, Don Newcomb, Jesse Orozco, Nick Ramirez, Mike Timlin, Gene Garber, Bob Wells. A lot of guys in there. You get Jeff Mathis and Joseph Odom behind the plate. And in the rest of the field, you got Scott Spezio, Huey Kreitz, Craig Counsell, Mark Belanger, Vince Coleman, Kirby Puckett, Matty Alou, and Sam Haggerty out there. All right, let's take a look at their opponents, the Lord's Army. See how they got here into this spot. They defeated the Halifax Dirty Sailors in round 1 by a final of 7-5. Then in round 2, they defeated Lasorda's Dodgers by a final of 9-5. Third round, they defeated the Flint Pheasants 2-1. And in the fourth round, they defeated the Enigma Polar Bears 7-4. In the quarterfinals, they defeated the Fortney Ones 3-2. And in the semifinals, they defeated the Chicago Cubs Go 1-0. Looking at their lineup, looking at their roster, they've gone with kind of an interesting setup here. They got 20 players on the roster here. They only have one rested pitcher at the moment. And that guy is Don Newcomb, and he is the starter, projected starter, for this first finals game. He's got Roger Bresnahan at catcher. He's got Vic Power and Frank Torrey at first. He's got Frank White at second. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Brooks Robinson as his third baseman. You got Roger Peckinpah at short. In the outfield, he's got Johnny Lindell, Coco Crisp, Gerard Dyson, and Roberto Clemente. One catcher, I would think he'd have a second catcher, and that second catcher would probably be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Yeah, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is probably going to be a second catcher. So, an interesting team. Now, I saw a So there was talk about like luck and stuff in tournaments. I would say this team has kind of gotten just a little bit lucky in this one. But here we are. So this should be an interesting matchup. Let's see if the strategy that Zalord's army has can work out for him. We'll see what happens. Whoo, boy. So some good. So an interesting matchup here. So we got Romans 10. They're going to send Charlie Root to the mound. He took the win in round 2. And Zalord's army will send Don Newcomb to the plate. I'm not to the plate, but to the mound. He has a 1-0 record, 7.11 ERA. So his offense really picked them up in that round 2 game. So who do you think is going to win this championship matchup? Best of 3 final. Type 1 for Romans 10. Type 2 for Zalord's army. This should be an interesting one here. I think I know what a lot of people are going to go with. But I'm curious to see who might win this one. Okay, kind of a little bit what I expected. A lot of 1s in the chat. A few 2s. Just got a few people who have faith in Zalord's army in this one. Did I open diamond packs? I didn't have any diamond packs tonight, Eleanor. I wish I did have diamond packs. But yeah, either way, this should be interesting. See what happens. So these two will duke it out for Virgil Trucks. The loser gets Robert Person. Meanwhile, our semifinalists who got eliminated will get Zach Duke from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ooh, Brent just got a Diamond Gary Sheffield. Congratulations, my man. Nice work. Nice work, nice work. Alright, let's start backing out and backing in and see if we have an sim yet. See if we have our first game sim in yet. Once again, should be an interesting matchup either way. And once again, just so you know, in case you missed me talking about it earlier on in the stream, our stream schedule is going to be a little different this coming week with Christmas coming up. There will not be a regular scheduled stream Monday or Tuesday from TJ. Once again, no This Week in Perfect Team on Thursday from Chris. I will still be doing the tournament next week, which, by the way, is an Iron 1225 cap. So that should be a fun one. But Rich is going to plan on doing at least one holiday week stream in either the Monday or Tuesday slot or both slot. Famtron, nobody won Call Your Shot tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, first stream that we haven't had a Call Your Shot winner in a long time, I think. That's been a while since we had nobody win a Call Your Shot. That was a long streak that we were on with my streams. Interesting. All right, we have a game 1. Let's go to the highlight reel and see what we got. Once again, should be an interesting matchup. Let's go to the game screen. Let's get started. Pick it up, top of the first. Don Newcomb on the mound for Zalord's Army. Vince Coleman leading off for Romans 10. Here in the first game of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown Finals. Count 1-1, the pitch. And that one is grounded to short. The throw from the shortstop, Peckinpah, is in time for the first out of the ball game. Pick it up top third, Scott Spezio at the plate for Romans 10 facing Newcomb. Coleman on second with 2 outs. Full count on Spezio, the pitch. That one is up the middle. That one's going to fall on in for a base hit. Here comes Coleman around third. He will come in and score. It's an RBI single for Scott Spezio, and it's 1-0 Romans 10. I don't think we're going to have a giveaway, unfortunately, tonight. Because person I need to talk to do so is not available right now, as far as I can tell. Unless something magically happens and they're here. Let's go ahead and go to the bottom of the fifth. Coco Crisp at the plate for Zalord's Army to lead off against Charlie Root. 0-1 pitch, and that one is lined into right field for a base hit. And that's bobbled out in right by Matty Lou, botching the pickup there. And all of a sudden, now we have runner on third with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth for Roberto Clemente. 1-1 pitch, and that one is up the middle for a base hit. And Zalord's Army is on the board. 2-1. 2 outs now, and Clemente on first for Brooks Robinson. Full count pitch coming from Charlie Root. And that one is lined into center field for a base hit. Rounding second, heading for third is Clemente. He will stroll on in safely. And we've got runners on the corners with 2 out for Roger Bresnahan. Count is full. The pitch from Root. And that one is lined and caught by the shortstop Belanger to retire the side. We head to the top of the sixth. Still 2-1 Romans 10. Don Newcomb still on the mound. Craig Counsell at the plate. Runner on first. Nobody out. That one's grounded to third. Could be 2. To second for 1. The relay in time. Double play. So 2 outs now and a runner on third for Huey Kreitz with Puckett on third. 2-0 pitch from Newcomb. And that one's lined in right field. That one's down the line. It'll go into the corner. Diving out there for some reason was the right fielder Clemente. But Kreitz will stroll on in with an RBI double. Make it 3-1. Top 6, still top 6, still 3-1. Mike Caldwell now pitching for Zalord's Army. Runner on second, 2 outs and a 1-0 count on Jeff Mathis. Pitch from the left-hander, and that one's driven deep into right field. Ball go far for Jeff Mathis. 2-run shot, making it 5-1 for Romans 10. And we go to the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Runner on first for Coco Crisp facing Jonathan Loizaga. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, grounded to short. Throw from Belanger in time. And Romans 10 will take game 1. Final score, 5-1. An exhausted Jeff Mathis going yard. That's the second time tonight that I've called a home run for Jeff Mathis. That's awesome. And you know what? We are in the Christmas spirit tonight here on the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown, because we're going to have a giveaway here in just a few seconds, or at least just a minute or so. And tonight's prize, since we had no winners for Call Your Shot tonight, we're going to do 3 prizes of 25,000 perfect points. 25,000 perfect points. We're getting crazy up in here. It's madness. It's madness. Just waiting for the people behind the curtain to hit the button, and we'll get things going. Yeah, I know, Tom. It's just crazy enough to work. Exactly. Exactly. Dogs and cats living together, giving away extra perfect points. Here we go. The giveaway. It is open. Let's get going. I obviously have my own professionals. Yeah. All right, we're going to run this through game 2 of the finals. So you got plenty of time to get your exclamation point tickets into the chat. So let's go ahead and back out and back in and see if we have a game 2 sim. This will take a little bit, won't it? Yeah, LFC, I know the feeling. One of these days I'll hear Dish call one of my games. Yeah, I hope to call one of your games someday, man. Just either got to get lucky to face me and win, probably, or make it to the finals. It's something to strive for, really, I believe. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but it's something. Yeah, that's true, LFC. But would you rather you make it to the finals or face me and win and see me spill a little salt on stream? My proudest accomplishment is making Dish call his very first loss. Oh, man. Yeah, that is the ideal scenario. Yeah. People like to see my misery sometimes. It's fun. Is ball go far an original call? It's half and half, to be honest. We got a game 2. We have game 2 in. So let's see what we got going on. Let's go to the game screen, folks, because we got game 2 right now, about now. LJ Newsome taking the mound for the Romans 10, looking to clinch the series, clinch the title. Facing the Lord's Army, Roger Bresnahan will lead things off. Righty on righty, and a 2-1 count on the Army catcher. Here's the pitch, and that one is lined into center field, and that one's going to be caught by the center fielder Puckett for the first out of the ball game. Picking up top 4, still no score, only one hit between the two teams as Frank Torrey comes to the plate for the Lord's Army. The first pitch from Newsome, and that one is lined into right center field. That one's downhill, go off the wall. There's the first hit of the ball game for the Lord's Army, and it's going to be a double from Torrey. Tim, that would be an honor if that could happen. Let's go top four. Still in the top fourth. Johnny Lindell at the plate, facing LJ Newsome. Full count with the runner on second, and he walks in ball four. So runners on first and second, nobody out for Vic Power. Count 1-2. The pitch, grounded to third, could be two. They won't get the out at second, but they will get the out at first for the first out of the inning. Runners on second and third now with one out for Coco Crisp. The 1-0 pitch. That one's lined into right center field. That one's down. It'll go off the wall. And Crisp is going to score 2 runs. And he's going to step on second and charge for third. Throw coming into the infield. Throw to third. Not in time. And Zalord's Army takes a 2-0 lead. So now it's 3-0 for Zalord's Army as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Romans 10 got punched in the mouth a little bit. We'll see if they can punch back here. Charlie Root on the mound for Zalord's Army. Scott Spezio at the plate. The count 1-2, the pitch. And that one's driven deep into left center field. Going back. Ball go far for Scott Spezio. And it's 3-1 as Romans 10 starting to claw back in this one. But that's all they get in the bottom of the fourth. Let's go to the top of the fifth. Newsome still on the mound. Frank White at the plate. Count 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that one's driven. That one's deep into right field. Going back. Looking up is Haggerty. Ball go far for Frank White. And Zalord's Army gets the run back. Back to a 3-run lead. It's 4-1. And oh my goodness, it is now 8-1 as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Zalord's Army putting on a hitting clinic tonight. Dave Dravecki looking to close things out near the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. Don Newcomb at the plate. The pitch, ground ball to second, throw from White in time, and we are tied in this series at 1. Oh man, take a look at the box score in that one. Meanwhile, last chance for exclamation point ticket for 3 prizes of 25,000 perfect points. Last call here. Lots of doubles, lots of hits. Lots of hits in general. Everybody in Zalord's Army batting lineup had a hit in this one. Scott Spezio's homer, the only one of the game for Romans 10. I'm going to buy my whole team for next week's Showdown. Hey, maybe. Sometimes people buy their whole team for a tournament. So we are tied at 1. Game 3, let's take a look at the starters here. Nelson Bryles going to the mound for Romans 10. Larry Sorensen taking the mound for Zalord's Army. Bryles, no decision his first round game, I think. Yep, no decision. His first time out. 4 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 2 Ks, and 2 walks. Yep, next week's format is an Iron 12-25 tournament. Larry Sorensen, on the other hand, his first matchup, 7-4 win. 11 hits, 4 earned, 3 Ks, 1 walk, 7 ground balls to 7 fly balls. Not a bad outing. Could have gone a little bit better though, but he got the win nonetheless, 7-4. So we got an interesting matchup going here in the third game of the series. Winner take all. Winner taking Virgil Trucks. Loser getting Robert Person. All right, all right. Have we ever had an Iron 1225? No. This is something we've never tried before. Something I've never tried. Literally came to my mind around 7 o'clock. But it's something to try. I have a feeling there might be a little trouble filling a roster for this one. Not gonna lie, but it'll be interesting to see what people come up with. Yeah, 7 p.m. is when I get all my best ideas too. That's fair. That's fair. All right, the giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. Let's draw some winners. Tech 1515, Tim Copius, and Stargazer 65 are your winners of 25,000 perfect points. Congratulations to the three of you. Go ahead and message Rich or myself on Discord, and we'll get you those perfect points as soon as possible. Congratulations, congratulations to all three of you. Weird ways to spell my name. Yep, congratulations. That is awesome. That is awesome. Feel like a baller. Hey, anyone feels like a baller when they win the giveaway. Definitely. All right, let's go ahead and back out and back in and see if we have a Game 3 sim. And get another drink here. And it looks like the Game 3 sim is it. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the sim and load up the highlights. He's won a copious amount of times. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Oh, man. Yep, so once again, just for Christmas Day, and we're still going to be doing a stream this week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. We're still doing a stream next Friday, Christmas night. So you'll see the wonderful disaster that will be the Iron 1225 tournament. So be sure to tune in this same time next Friday, Christmas night, for next week's special This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. So that'll be fun to watch, I think. All right. Let's load up Game 3. Highlight reel. Saturday and Sunday stream still going to happen next week? I'm pretty certain. We're still going to have Saturday and Sunday streams tomorrow and Sunday. Next week Saturday, next week Sunday, I'm pretty sure we'll have those two. All right, let's go to the game screen and let's get started. So we pick it up top first. Larry Sorensen on the mound for Zalord's Army. Vince Coleman leading off here in the top of the first. Full count from the right-hander to the left-hander. What's on tap for tomorrow? It's going to be Science Saturday and Yukarin Kazami. Yukarin Kazami, I should say. That one's lined into left field for a base hit for Vince Coleman. PTCS was a couple weeks ago now, LFC. And we pick it up top bottom second, I should say. No score. Runner on third with 2 outs for the Lord's Army. Roberto Clemente at the plate. The 0-1 coming from Bryles. And that one's lined in right field. That's going to be a base hit. And the Lord's Army will take the early 1-0 lead. Bottom 3, Frank White at the plate. First pitch from Bryles, and that one's driven into left center field. That one is down and off the wall. Coming to second is White. We'll see if he'll make the turn. He's making the turn. He's going to go for third, and there'll be a triple for Frank White. What a series he is having. So a 1-out triple. They get a run. So it's now 2-0 the Lord's Army. We head to the top of the 4th. Don Newcomb at the plate for Romans 10. Runner on first is Spezio with nobody out. The pitch from Sorensen. That one's lined into center field for a base hit. Stopping at second will be Spezio. And the first 2 men are on here in the 4th. So that'll bring Craig Counsell to the plate. Quickly 0-2. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. The pitch from Sorensen. And that one is grounded to second. Could be 2 to short for 1. The relay from Peckinpah in time. Huge double play turned by the Lord's Army. And Romans 10 will get nothing in the inning. The favored Romans 10 down 2-0 here in the top of the 6th. Sorensen back to the mound. Vince Coleman will lead things off. 3-1 pitch. And he walked in ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Vince Coleman. But they get nothing out of it. We head to the top of the 7th. It is still 2-0. Don Newcomb at the plate. The 2-0 from Sorensen. And that one is lined into right field for a base hit. A nice clean leadoff single for Don Newcomb. And that will bring Craig Counsell to the plate. Full count from Sorensen. The pitch. And that one is driven into center field but playable. Ranging over is crisp. He'll make the play for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring Kirby Puckett to the plate. Count is full, 3-2, with 1 out. And that one is lined into right field for a base hit. Newcomb will stop at second. He's not stopping at second. He's going for third. And he will go first to third. So first and third, 1 out. Tommy Hunter, the new pitcher into the game for the Lord's Army. Nick Ramirez, everybody's favorite pitcher. Nick Ramirez will pinch hit with 1 out. Full count pitch coming from Hunter. And that one is lined in right field for a base hit. Ramirez will have an RBI single. Here comes Puckett for third. He's going to be safe in there. And it's now 3-0. Now it's 2-1. So Romans 10 clawing their way back into this one against Tommy Hunter. And here's Jeff Mathis. Runners on the corners. 1 out. The pitch. Ground ball. Base hit. Center field. We're tied. Stopping at second is Ramirez. And it's 2-2. Here in the 7th. And now Mark Belanger will come to the plate. Runners on second and third. 1 out. And a 1-1 count on Belanger. The pitch. That one's in the center field for a base hit. Haggerty will score. Here comes Mathis. The throw to the plate from Coco Crisp is not in time. And it's 4-2. And Romans 10 are piling it on here in the 7th. And the inning continues for Matty Alou. Belanger on second with 2 outs, the 0-1. And that one's driven into center field. That one's going to go over everyone's head and off the wall. Here comes Alou for second. He's stepping on second and going for third. And he will have an RBI triple. Make it 5-2. Romans 10. And that will be it. Here in the 7th, we head to the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loizaga in the game for Romans 10. Frank White at the plate. Runners on first and second with 2 outs and a full count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And White leaves a couple men stranded. as we head to the 8th. We pick it up there with 1 out, nobody on. Marty Bystrom on the mound for the Lord's Army facing Craig Counsell. Count 1-2. The pitch from the right-hander. And that one's lined into center field. That's going to be a 1-out single. But that's all they would get in the inning. We head to the top of the 9th. Jeff Mathis leading off against Mike Caldwell. First pitch coming from the southpaw. And that one's lined into left field for a base hit. Leadoff single for the Romans 10 catcher. But that's all they get. Bottom 9, 2 outs. Adrian Morione looking to close it out for Romans 10. Roberto Clemente at the plate with 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch. That one's flown into right center field. Coming in is Alou. He makes the play. And Romans 10 are your This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champions. Final score 5-2. Congratulations to Romans 10 and their manager Chet Threat 1. You have just won yourself a brand spanking new Virgil Trucks special edition card. Congratulations. And the Lord's Army not going away empty-handed. They'll get special edition starting pitcher Robert Person from the 2000 Philadelphia Phillies. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, before we head on out for the night. Yep, we've already done Call Your Shot, Big Red. Gotta get in earlier, my man. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly tournaments coming up in the next week to see what wonders await us. We have Saturday Iron Warriors tomorrow. It's already full. We have Jim Wynn from the Houston Astros as the reward for that one. Second place will get Ellis Burks from the Boston Red Sox. Third and fourth will get Andy Pettit from the 05 Houston Astros. 5th through 8th will get Johan Santana from the New York Mets. The Sunday Special Editioner Open will have Pop Lloyd as the big prize in this one. 13 teams already signed up for this one. Second place will get Negro Leaguer Roy Campanella. Third and fourth will get Jose Mendez. And 5th through 8th will get Bruce Petway. All of them Negro League cards. That's going to be a fun tournament right there. The Monday Super Non-Live Silver. Another bevy of Negro League cards. First place will get John Buck O'Neill. Second place gets Cannonball Jackman. Third and fourth get Double Duty Radcliffe. And 5th through 8th get Dave Brown. 11 teams have signed up for that one. And let's go to the weekly Golden Years. Chan Ho Park is going to be the big prize in that one with Ricky Batalico going to second place. Third and fourth getting 2 regular packs in this one. The Tuesday Super Bronze still has 8 open slots to get Mr. Josh Gibson as a first place prize there. Second place will get Turkey Stearns. Third and fourth will get Martin DeHigo. And 5th through 8th will get Bullet Joe Rogan. That's going to be a fun one right there. Spores Sandlot will have Jim Ray Hart as the big prize in that one. Bob Ojeda going to second. Third and fourth getting 3 regular packs. And 5th through 8th getting 1. The weekly Dead Ball will have Gavi Kravitz as the big prize in that one. Second place will get Ricky Batalico from the 1996 Philadelphia Phillies. All Phillies prize pack there in that one. The weekly Ultra Cap. Already have a couple of people signed up for this one. Bobby Dorr will go to first place in this one. Second place will get Kevin Apier from the Kansas City Royals. Third and fourth will get Rafael Betancourt, while 5th through 8th will get Roger Craig. Moving on down the list to the Thursday Silver Snapshots Tournament. Mike Cuellar going to first place in this one. Already 3 people signed up for this one. Second place, we'll get Gary Sheffield from the Atlanta Braves. Third and fourth, we'll get Willie McGee from the St. Louis Cardinals. And fifth through eighth, we'll get 2 regular packs. The Thursday special edition diamond looks a little like this. Paul Blair will be the big prize in that one from the Baltimore Orioles. Second place, we'll get 2017 Adrian Beltre. Third and fourth, we'll get 3 regular packs. And fifth through eighth, we'll get 1 regular pack. The weekly bronze cap, meanwhile, Tex Houston will be the big prize in that one. Second place, we'll get Donnie Bush from the Detroit Tigers. Third and fourth, we'll get Frank Isbell from the Chicago White Sox. And fifth through eighth, we'll get Lorenzo Cain from the Kansas City Royals. And finally, our big special 12/25 Iron Cap This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Robin Roberts special edition card will be the big prize in that one. Second place, we'll get everybody's favorite Diamond SE card, J.J. Hardy from the Baltimore Orioles. Third and fourth, we'll get Johnny Markham from the Philadelphia Athletics. And fifth through eighth, we'll get Andrew Benintendi from the 2018 Boston Red Sox. 28 teams have already signed up for this tourney. Can't wait to see what they come up with. Will the Negro League players now play in special edition tourneys since they're now being given out as tourney rewards? I think the fact that they're being given out as tourney rewards right now is more so a celebration of the Negro Leagues being officially recognized by MLB as a major league. So that's mainly why they're being given out as tourney rewards. It's a temporary thing as far as I'm concerned, or at least as far as I know. But since they're not, I think the only Negro League card that could be considered a special edition would be the S.E. Jackie card, but that's about it. So that is going to do it for tonight's This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Science Saturday and Baseball Bingo with our good friends Alex Murray and Yukarin Kazumi, respectively. And on Sunday night, you can catch DRC Nomads with the Perfect League World Series, followed by yours truly with the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. Guys, and remember, Rich is going to be streaming either Monday or Tuesday in a slot that would have been occupied by TJ in the Chicago Hope franchise. No This Week in Perfect Team next Thursday. There will still be a Perfect Team Weekly Showdown next Friday on Christmas night. I'm hoping you'll tune in for that too. Have a great night, everybody. It's been a blast. This has been DishNet34. Also, wait, hang on. I need to do the social roll here. Hang on. Here we go. If you want to follow us here on Twitch, you can hit the heart button right down there in the bottom right corner. You'll get notified every time we stream. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at OOTP Baseball and at OOTP Perfect Team. And if you want to join our Discord server, it's a great place to be. Discord.gg/OOTP. Guys, thank you so much again for coming out tonight. It's been a great night. Enjoy the drops that you guys got tonight. I know I will. All right, this has been DishNet34, signing out.